Hey friends, how's it going today? It is 90 degrees outside, so I am in the house prepping to go plant some seeds. I'll show you that in a minute. While it's so warm here in Michigan, I'm holding off planting the last bit of plants that I have until Saturday when the weather is supposed to drop back down into a much more reasonable 70 degrees. So for right now, I'm just getting the final seeds I need to get ready. So the place that I need to plant seeds is in my in-bed garden out here on the west side of the yard. So I went through and looked at the different kind of squashes that I wanted to put out there and made them some collars. So let me show you how I did that. So these are just solo cups that I took the bottom off of, and I wrote what's going to be planted in them, and I'm going to go outside and I'm going to plant them in the ground like this with soil up to about here so the roots can go through the bottom, but this collar will protect that baby seedling coming up from roly-polies like I did with tomatoes. Also, so I know where I planted the seed because I don't have my mulch down yet. So if this is sitting out in the garden, I'll know to mulch up to around this cup, but not over top of it for now until I get my seedling. Once they get a little bit bigger, I can pull these off or I can just leave them on there. No big deal. So we're going to be getting these guys into the ground today. Okay, I'm heading out to the garden to plant those seeds, and look what I found. Pea flowers. We might get peas after all. I was very worried we weren't. I thought they were all going to drop all their blossoms and start withering away because of this heat wave. But if we can get through the next couple days, ooh, peas, sweet peas. And look, this ranunculus is getting pretty and colorful. So close. Okay, the garden looks like there's a lot in it, but that whole middle is just dang weeds. These are all the peppers, and they are doing okay. Even those are getting a little wilty in this heat. It's just so hot for this time of year that I don't know there's any way to prepare these peppers for this. So I got the peppers in the front, got the cold weather stuff back there, onions and some cabbages here, garlic right here. This is kind of roughly the center of the garden. So I've got 8 of these. I think I'm going to do them in a row right behind the peppers, 4 on each side. Okay, so I'm going to put these in, and I am not going to worry too much today about weeding. I'll come back to that, but for now I'm just going to make sure that this cup is into the dirt here. I'll make sure all the compost is up and there is some agitated dirt there, and then I'm going to stick this guy in here and very carefully just kind of backfill some of this existing mulch around it. So that's going to be my hole. It tells me on the side of the cup somewhere, Nimba, that I'm going to have a Nimba squash in there. And then as I'm going along, I can fill compost around these, and everything around it is weeds. I'll pull that all at the same time. Okay, so I have got at least 2 seeds, some of them pop 3 in there. It happens. And I'm just going to cover them up and press them down. This is some hummus manure soil blend that I got from my local big box store. There's some for there. And some in here. And let's do the other side. Oh, this is heavy and hot. Did I mention it's 90 degrees outside today? Whew. All right, spaghetti squash. We love you. This is the ortolana. It's a green one. It might be a striped one, actually. And this is Cocazal. Trying a couple different varieties so I can try and settle down. So now I've got little solo cups out in the garden. Beautiful. Okay, I have lost my breath again. Garden body not ready. And have I mentioned it's 90 degrees outside? And I am not used to that. I don't like 90 degree days in August, much less the 1st of June. So I'll be really happy when it drops back into a manageable 72. So that was all the squash we got planted. Summer squash, spaghetti squash, and that honey nut is a winter squash. That's all the squash I'm going to put here. I am going to put some sugar pie pumpkins in the backyard. We'll try and get that done tomorrow. And I have beans to plant still. And then if my cucumbers have not popped up by tomorrow that I planted down here on the front, I will be going ahead and resowing cucumber seeds as well. At that point, yep, beans, maybe cucumbers, a pumpkin, oh, and my melons. At that point, everything I have to sow is sown, and I can concentrate on all these lovely flowers. I can get those planted on Saturday. So tomorrow's Friday. Tomorrow I'm gonna get the rest of my seeds done. When it's hot, I don't mind planting these seeds. They're gonna germinate well if they're hot weather plants, and they're gonna be underground by the time this little plants sprout up. What am I trying to say? Seedlings sprout up. They will be in better weather and able to handle this. It's not going to bother them at all. Get the seeds put in right now, unless you've got a seed that likes to germinate when it's cool. But melons and beans do not fall in that category. So I'll get those done tomorrow, Friday. Saturday, when it gets back to 72, we'll plant some flowers. And then I think Sunday we'll do a garden tour. Does that sound good for the week? Now tonight, our son, our oldest son, is 18 and he graduates from high school today. So he's gonna walk the stage. Mason's got a baseball game, so we are dividing and conquering. We were also supposed to do golf league and elementary school graduation, but we cannot be in 4 places at once. There's a bug. So yeah, so high school graduation it is, with a little time out for Mason's baseball game, and then hopefully I can shower this all off and get some sleep tonight. All right, guys, I hope you have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow to finish planting the rest of this year's seeds. Have a good night.